I think it's going to be a bit of back and forth. So my ultimate dream, my goal that is now pushing me every day is Paris 2024.
Right.
I miss Tokyo.
So you're looking at for the next 2 years.
Of course.
Well, that's what you said. You went to Turku, and that's what you said. I'll see you next year.
Yeah.
After the meet,
this is what I am driving for every day. My heart was broken to miss Tokyo, really. And I had so many plans, but this is life, right? I think, again, in this time, in this pandemic, we all had plans, and we all had to realign, readjust. And so, of course, looking towards Eugene, it's a home championship. It would be fantastic to compete on home soil, but I would be lying if I said that everything was not building towards 2024. First one to defend a world championship title, again, because you got to think with all the great athletes that have been, the triple jump is so much on the body. Mm-hmm. And every year, everyone is getting younger. The new talent is coming in. And really, to be honest, the Cubans now are producing athletes.
All the time. Yeah.
Every year.
One is born today and he's going to compete in a few years.
And we are getting older. My birthday is tomorrow, right? And it makes me feel like the old man on the runway. But at the end of the day, it's all out of love, and I'm such a student of the sport. I'm studying these guys. I'm studying my craft, and I just take pleasure in seeing the direction the event is going, and I hope they continue to go towards 18 meters and beyond.
C'est mieux. Alors, c'est vrai que après Tokyo, il y a eu beaucoup de choses qui se sont passées, hein, parce qu'au Burkina Faso, ça a été juste une émulation sans précédent, et c'était la première fois qu'on avait une médaille olympique et c'était du côté du triple saut et c'est moi qui l'ai ramené. Et c'était la première médaille aussi de l'Afrique au niveau du triple saut. Donc c'est vraiment une fierté, c'est un honneur que ce soit moi qui soit le premier. Et c'est vrai qu'après Tokyo, j'ai voulu privilégier les études parce que j'étais à la fin de ma thèse de doctorat et en ce moment, on est juste en train de faire des corrections pour pouvoir soutenir avant la fin de l'année. Et donc, ça m'a fait rater quelques compétitions et prendre le temps de me préparer pour les championnats du monde de Eugene. Et donc, ça fait toujours plaisir de refranchir 17 mètres, mais après avoir franchi 18 mètres, je pense qu'à 17,34 que j'ai fait la semaine dernière, j'ai encore faim. Et donc, j'espère qu'à Paris, je pourrai encore améliorer ce que j'ai fait cette saison et pouvoir en fait chercher, retrouver mon niveau et chercher au-delà.
This medal at the Olympic changed a lot of things, especially in Burkina Faso, in my country. I was the first athlete to bring back an Olympic medal and the first African to bring back in triple jump an Olympic medal. I was very, very happy for this and proud, of course. And after Tokyo, I just switched because I had to finish my studies to degree my master, and I wanted to finish this before focusing on the World Championships. So it took some time, and I'm happy also because it's done, and now I can go back to work on triple jump, and happy to that's what I did last week, 17:34, but I'm still hungry, and this is not enough.
Question for Christian. Also in the field, I think Pablo Pichado, Portugal. That may recall to you the times in 2015, does to me certainly, those incredible fights you had with him and the levels and that going up to 18 meters and higher. Does that feel like another world away, and how will you approach this particular competition as you are coming back up towards that level, but you're away from it at the moment?
Yes, so this season for me feels like 2014, the year I was learning how to jump again. 2015 was the following year, and of course when someone like Pedro is jumping 1790 in April, you must change your training, you must adapt. I'm a competitor, whether 4x4, whether triple jump, no matter what. Like I said, in that hour, we're all trying to be number one. But Hughes is 18 meters also, even with zero wind indoors, you know. And so when you know the field is so strong, your mindset is different. You cannot let off the gas. You cannot have an average day. Every day must be your mindset is going to be a personal best. It's going to be the jump of my life. And so right now, to be very honest, I'm in a very humbling position, and I'm watching a lot of competitions, losing a lot of competitions, but most importantly, just relearning and rebuilding confidence in my ability. At the end of the day, I'm still the same person. The fight is still the same, but it's just building that confidence that the body is okay. I can push a little farther. I can run a little faster. And these guys are actually pulling me along the way, and I'm very grateful for that.
C'est vrai que la motivation, elle est encore présente, même après avoir eu une médaille de bronze à Tokyo. Et comme vous l'avez bien dit, c'est une médaille de bronze. Et donc, il y a encore des étapes avant d'être le meilleur. Et comme Christian l'a dit, il faut être le meilleur. Et on cherche tous à être le meilleur, en fait, dans tout ce qu'on fait. Et donc, en ce moment, je ne suis pas le meilleur. Et donc, j'essaie de tendre vers cet idéal. Et donc, c'est ce qui me motive au quotidien. Et j'ai de grandes choses. Et il y a beaucoup de choses que je veux apporter aussi au Burkina, à l'Afrique. Bon, l'espoir, montrer que c'est possible aussi. Parce que, vous savez, en Afrique, on n'a jamais eu de très, très grands sauteurs. Et donc, sauter très loin, en fait, permettra aux jeunes générations de pouvoir s'intéresser à la discipline et pouvoir développer des aptitudes et découvrir des talents dans ce domaine-là. Donc, je suis un peu un pionnier. Je suis sûr que je ne serai pas le meilleur des Africains à sauter. Donc, derrière, moi, je sais qu'il y a des jeunes qui viendront, mais il faudrait justement leur montrer jusqu'où déjà un Africain peut aller, et ensuite, ils feront le reste, quoi.
So thank you for the question. It's just like, as you said, it was a bronze medal. Bronze medals, this is something looking for more, of course. When you've done 18 meters, you want to be the best. And I think there is one new challenge also for me, is to get better medals than this bronze medal. I'm also doing this because I think I'm bringing hope to the new generations in Africa. Kids are coming, are growing, and I want to inspire them. If I can be an inspiration for this, humbly, just to keep on jumping as far as possible, to show them that it's possible. And one day, I'm sure I won't be the longest jumper in Africa, but one day one kid will take over. And we never had great jumpers like this, but if I can just show them the way, I'm sure the young ones will come and do better.
Tuesday in Turku, sorry. This was the biggest test for me because this was the first time from full approach, and I feel like this was the biggest hurdle. I'm a speed jumper. If you see my jumping compared to the others, a lot of them are very vertical, like bunnies, you know, and for me, my background has always been how much speed I can bring through. This was the ultimate test of just building the confidence that if I run, I can walk away. And for me, that was just, now I can breathe. Now I can just kind of put my head above water and say, let's compete again. And I think that was the biggest issue. I'm always such a competitor, but it's, to be very honest, it's very difficult to compete when you're thinking, is this going to be my final jump? And now I have the confidence that I can jump again. I can compete again. And so I'm very excited to get back into that mentality, see big marks, and do my signature response. And for me, that is just a joy that I can't describe.
Competition is like my free space. It's my time to have some fun. If you want to see me like sweating a bit, that's practice. So yeah, whenever I get to competition time, it's just one run for me, and I'm just going to do that, be done, and then help Leo. So the title that we're missing so far in the 400, and I definitely want it. You know, we've tried, and you know, it's normally 3 times the charm, but in my case, I guess it's 5th time the charm, hopefully. But we're working really hard towards it, and you know, hoping that this is what God has in store for me, and we're going to go really hard at it and see.
Mike Rowbottom for Insight for World Athletics. Sorry. Stephen was talking earlier about how you both are received in Bahamas, and Chris asked how far you can walk along the street without being stopped. He said 2 inches. So is that your experience? And can you also, it seems incredible that such a small place has the Olympic 400-meter champion in the men and the women. Is that just a coincidence, or is there anything more to it than that?
You know what? I think they would be happy to say I think it's the Bahamian food. I don't know. But, you know, it's a blessing.
Is it spicy?
Spicy. It's the conch. But yeah, it's a blessing to be able to have both men and women 400 meter champions, Olympic champions from one country. And hopefully we can do it again for this year with the world champs. But yeah, no, it's truly humbling every time we go back home and to see how we affect the Bahamian people and how much we've made them so proud. It's a true blessing, and you know, it always softens my heart every time I go back.
In Rome, isn't the 400 your best chance of an Olympic gold?
No, I don't think so. For me, you know, I've been training for the 400 straight through, and you know, I think running 21.7 with just 400 meter training, I think it's been really impressive. And you know, we wanted to get an opportunity to do some 200 meter training, but each time something popped up, and so I think that now, you know, I've accomplished so much in the event that now we can just solely focus on just training for the 200 and getting some 200 training in and jumping in with the girls and going for tango. I mean, you never know how things go. Obviously, my coach would love for me to do the 400 again and try and get the third title. But we don't know yet. And it all depends too.
It's too far from now. Yeah. But yeah, because the race you fancy most was the 200, am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, growing up, the 200 used to be my favorite event, that and the long jump. And so
but you're so talented to run fast in the 400.
I know. I was actually tricked into the 400. Funny story. I was in 2009, I was actually only supposed to do a relay 4x4 at the Junior CAC Championship, so that in the 4x1. And the following year, we were supposed to start off our season with a 400, and we just never went back. And, you know, I just kept sitting around like, are we going to go back to the 1 and 2 anytime soon? But I ended up having such a great career. Year through it, I won Carifta, broke the record. I won Junior CAC, and then I won World Juniors. And so
you're right.
Oh, je veux pas dire qu'il n'y a pas de stress, hein. C'est une Diamond League. Il y a les championnats du monde dans 1 semaine et demie. Je pense qu'on commence à me connaître. Je suis quelqu'un qui attend ce genre de compétition avec beaucoup d'attentes, et donc le stress monte, même pour demain. Mais j'ai besoin de ça pour faire des perfs. Je sais que physiquement, d'un point de vue forme, je suis présent. Après, d'un point de vue technique, je pense commencer à avoir la maîtrise pour faire des bons chronos directement, comme ce que j'ai fait à La Réunion en décembre 13,70. Donc, non, il y a pas de quoi se poser des questions. Et puis, c'est plus l'heure de se poser des questions. On est là pour se faire plaisir. Et c'est le seul gros stade auquel, à part le Decastar, où je participe en France avec le public français, etc. Donc, pour moi, c'est vraiment un passage incontournable auquel j'ai pas participé depuis 2019. Donc, c'est juste un plaisir énorme d'être ici.
No, I'm not stressing. Well, I do have a little stress for this meet and towards the championship. I take it more with the experience. I take it differently. I'm ready, and I know I will be ready for that meet tomorrow. I like competition. I like this. I need this, and with the experience, I know what I can do. And this is one of the stadiums where I can meet the French crowd, here in Paris and in Talence. These are 2 stadiums where I can do, and I wouldn't miss this one. I really like to be here and to come and perform directly in competition here. C'est vrai que
le fait est que chaque année les records sont battus, mais sont de plus en plus difficiles à battre. C'est vrai que quand on voit maintenant 17,04 au poids, 13,4 sur les et 7,80 à la longueur, ça commence à être des records qui sont sympas. Donc, comme je dis, j'ai repris la course depuis 3 semaines, donc j'irai pas parier sur mes records, mais j'aimerais bien me surprendre.
I will. Mark Vantoyak was asking. You said you broke 2 records on 3 each time you came, 17, 18, and 19. And Kevin just answered, well, records are hard to break because I've been breaking a few of them, of course, 17.04, 7.80 in long jump, and 13.54 in the hurdles. They're quite good records already. Well, don't know if I will break them, but I would be pleased to surprise myself.
Yeah, you know, it's good that you are humans first. We're athletes, we're humans first, and we compete. But when we compete on the track, we have to come off the track, and you have a relationship, and you understand that as women, we are trying to overcome the same obstacles and trying to make our own in this sport. And it's good when we can add motivation, and I'm glad that I'm able to add that, inspiration and motivation, not just to my competitors, but to the girls who are coming, because it's important to set the tone and to get them to understand that at the end of it all, we're still a team and we're working together.
Jet lag, yeah.
I'm telling you, like today, because I didn't know the race was like after 10 in the night, which is later than usual, but I mean, we went to Doha and it was very late. So I actually went to bed a little later, trying to adjust to make sure that at 10, I'm not standing at the line doing this. Right? So I'm practicing.
It shows all the world.
Right? So I'm making sure that I'm prepared mentally for everything. So I'm a little bit jet lagged, but not too much.
As she said, we all human. Yes, we compete together, but at the end of the day, we all human. So we are going back and we are going to be what we are normally. So why I will change? This is how I am. I'm always happy and I'm always cheer up for others. And I like also to give advice. Even at my competitor, even if you beat me, it's okay. It's because you was better than me that you beat me. We are trained, so I don't know why,
It was not natural.
It's natural.
Sprinting,
Well,
very
for
hot
me,
weather.
it was good. It was hot. It was good. I actually trained at the warm-up track. I actually didn't go inside the stadium. So hopefully I'll be able to go in there today, because after this I'm going to practice. So I'll definitely get a feel of the track, and hopefully it's a fast track. But as I said, I'm used to being in hot weather because I'm Jamaican, and you want to make sure the place prepared and you're in a great shape and you want to execute, and it's a fantastic field. Definitely, that's the main goal. It's the World Championship. As you know, as I said before, I'm already automatic in the 100 and the 200. I am contesting that at my national championship in hopes of also making the team to have that there. And it's not a done decision where, yes, I'm doing the double, because it takes a toll, it definitely does. So it's having that option, and then when that time comes, if I'm ready mentally, physically, then...
Yeah, it feels good. I love Paris. I don't think I've ever run slow here, so I've run 13-1 a couple times, 13-0 once last year, so I know the track is fast, so that's exciting. And the competition's always great as well. All the hurdlers like to show up to this meet because, like I said, we know the track's fast, and yeah, it feels good. It's been a week since I ran 1284. I raced yesterday, went okay, a little bit kind of crazy in terms of
had
what's
wind
going on.
and rain. It was not easy. 13:22.
Yeah, but other than that, I feel great. My legs feel good. Yeah, no, I'm really excited, especially being in Eugene where I went to school. So that's like home.
University of Oregon.
Yeah, University of Oregon. So it's an exciting opportunity, and I think whenever I run there, anyways, doesn't matter who's in the race, I always get the loudest cheer. So hopefully that's the case when USA's is in 2 weeks from now, and then World's about 30 days from now as well. So I'm super excited, and I know you're probably excited for Paris.
Alors j'ai des chouchous ça c'est un truc que j'ai pas dit à propos de Eugene. J'ai des chouchous dans les meetings Diamond League. Alors, les championnats du monde cette année étant à Eugene, Eugene, c'est l'endroit où j'ai gagné ma toute première étape League. J'ai 2 fois Eugene. Donc c'est un peu mon meeting qui chouchou. J'ai Monaco où j'ai battu le record de France 12,95. J'ai un 3e chouchou, pourtant je n'ai jamais gagné ici. C'est Paris. Paris, je crois que j'ai fait 2 fois 2e, alors que je tapais mes records. Genre, je faisais des courses vraiment belles et pourtant je n'ai jamais gagné. Mais à la maison, ça a toujours été excellent. Dernière chose, si je ne dis pas de bêtises, si ma mémoire est bonne, c'est la toute première fois où j'ai couru dans un stade de genre, on était 50 000. En fait, ma première expérience de Paris, c'était le Usain Bolt qui annulait pour blessure sa venue, je crois, et on avait mis un 110 parce qu'il y a du budget qui s'était libéré, et donc j'ai connu un stade rempli en attente du Usain Bolt, avec une audience telle que ma première expérience de Paris était incroyable, quoi. Parce qu'il faut dire ce qu'il y a, il réussit à remplir les stades et du coup, ma première expérience de Paris était folle.
So, if I recall to the question, what are the best meet? How do you put Paris inside the Diamond League meet? So, for me, Eugene is maybe my first coup de cœur, my first one, because this is where I won my first Diamond League. I won twice Eugene, so this is. He sent you a message.
I haven't won Eugene yet.
I know. I won twice Eugene. And Monaco, where I did 12 and 95, the national record. And Paris, I didn't win here, but I was very, very close. I did second several times. And I remember this was my first meet where I was invited. We were at the Stade de France. Usain Bolt was supposed to run. He withdrew because he was injured, and so they put the 110 hurdles. They had money enough from switch from the 100 to the 110, and there were 50,000 people in the stands. So I was really happy.
He's saying I'm quitting. I'm not quitting. I'm just
leaving for some times.
No, just during the football season, I'm going to play football, and then once February we win the Super Bowl, hopefully. Come back and start training for track, and then do the same thing I kind of did this year. Get ready for major champs.
Okay.
Do that.
So that means that you will do you won't do August meets, and you'll be focused on the football season until February.
Yeah.